I respect all of your guys' time. And so we're going to finish this puppy up by about 7:55 so I can hop on a live call in the Coach Sneak Peek. But I want to say hello, and I just want to start because we haven't really done this lately. And with it being Thanksgiving week, we probably won't do team call next week just because it's Thanksgiving and stuff like that. If I do anything, it'd be like probably a action half hour or action hour or something, but it's Thanksgiving and people are probably traveling and want some extra time just to figure their lives out. And so with that, I just want to go around and we can all say something we are thankful for this week, because I hope that we have some extra time and gratitude this week, because it's what the season is about. And I am excited for Christmas to be here. So I'll start. I am grateful for a few extra days off of school because I am exhausted with school. And so I am excited for some days off. I'm also really grateful that I do get to travel and see family. We're going to Shane's parents for Thanksgiving just on Saturday, and we get to see like our niece and stuff, but like people in Minnesota, like literally, like the governor told them not to see anyone. And so I'm just thankful that I can go and see that family because we don't get to see each other often. So I'm thankful that I get to do that. Angie, you want to go next? I'll call on you because otherwise it's like awkward, like who's going next?
Yes, I am also grateful for a short week this week, definitely feeling slightly burnt out. And so it'll be nice to have extra time to relax and everything else. Also grateful for the weather lately. I think we've been pretty blessed with it being so nice. Like I can go outside and I don't freeze and there's no snow on the ground yet. I mean, by December 10th, I would like snow because it's my birthday. But aside from that, like I think we've been truly blessed with the weather lately. So, yeah.
Mackenzie, you want to go?
Yeah. I am just thankful for this community and each and every one of you guys for helping me be a better me for my family and students. And I'm also thankful for our health because with everything going on, I'm thankful that we have stayed pretty healthy. I'm fairly certain I've had COVID and we didn't get it bad. So I'm very thankful for that we didn't get it horrible at all. So.
Awesome. Sarah?
I would say I'm really thankful. I just started a new job. It was giving me a lot of anxiety for a long time. And so I had my first day this past Wednesday, and I actually feel like I just love it there. And so like I could be there for years. And so it's just PRN, so as needed. But I guess they need me a lot in December because they have me working almost every day during the week. So I'm just really thankful to have that peace of mind.
That is awesome. Congrats. I bet that's a big weight off your shoulders. That's great. Callahan, your hair is so much shorter than the last time I saw you. It's great. I love it.
It's all gone. I am grateful for all of the people that helped me celebrate my birthday yesterday. And I'm really grateful for the people that I work with, and especially my teaching partner who is opening her home and her family to me for Thanksgiving since I don't get to go home.
That is so awesome. I know we're stuck here for Thanksgiving because Shane works like the day before, day after. And we're like, I don't know. I think we're just going to decorate for Christmas and kind of make it a fun little cozy holiday just for the two of us and something. So tonight is a little different. I am going to kind of interview Angie. And
you have announcements first.
Oh, I have announcements. I am highly unprepared for this moment in my life. I'm sorry. So first things is that MBF will come on Beachbody On Demand in December. I think like mid-December, don't know the exact date, but that's an important one because I've had a lot of people who have wanted to do MBF. And so that'll come on Beachbody On Demand. Then the 30-day breakaway is already out I have actually, it's not bad to check in with your challengers if you think they would like that, if they're runners, because I have people who have actually bought early access who live in Minnesota, and I'm like you, strange creature, but they have like a treadmill at home, so they wanted to do it on their treadmill, which was cool. I always forget that's a thing. And then 9-week Control Freak will come out in December for coaches, and then the end of December for people. I did find a price. That was a question last week. Is a challenge pack for that will be $199 because it comes with like a control track, which is like, if you've seen the videos, it's like the thing behind them, and then they like use the bands, and it's kind of intimidating to be honest, but it looks really cool. And then Shaun T is coming out with a dance program that's coming out early spring. They don't have an exact date on that, but I'm really excited for it. He says it's supposed to be like one of those beginner programs that is just supposed to help people like start getting used to working out, and it's supposed to be something fun in the morning for them to do. So I've kind of been really thankful that Beachbody has kind of done like an intense program and then like a beginner program, kind of switching on and off, especially with gyms closing around the country again. I just think it's great to get some programs that people don't need any weights for, because sounds like, again, we will never be able to find weights ever. And I just want to bump up my weights and I can't. And so there's that. Then Angie and I still run a Healthy for the Holidays. So if you need a challenge group to plug people in, the Confidence Project is there, but we're also running a Healthy for the Holidays. And if you have challengers who like aren't really interacting, or you think they maybe fell off the bandwagon, we're doing a hype week this week. And so that'll kind of help, because Healthy for the Holidays obviously like is geared around the holidays. So we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving with some fun things. The last announcement I have, just kidding too. Right now there's a 1-day coach sneak peek, and you are more than welcome. If you ever have anyone, you can continue to plug them into that group, because it's really a self-paced thing. And so really someone could go through it in a matter of an hour. If they had an hour to just go through the post, and it'd probably even take less than that. But that has you have access to that. And then lastly, on December 12th, I think we decided, does that sound right, Angie? December 12th for the 12 days of fitness. Mm-hmm. Kind of like the 12 days of Christmas. I'm just double checking my
Or was
date.
it the 11th? Because
I think
12 days will take us to Christmas Eve.
It'll be the 12th. Yes, 12th, I think will get us, and we'll end the day before Christmas Eve. So it'll be 12 days of fitness. It'll be a free group, and it'll just be like fun challenges. We'll do some prizes. We'll do, Christmassy things. I'm a Christmas obsessed person, so I'm really excited for this. And so 12 days, I don't know if we'll call it 12 days of fitness or what we'll call it, but that is starting on December 12th, which is crazy to think is really not that far away. I keep forgetting that December is literally like, next week, like a week and a half away. And so super excited though. I love Christmas and stuff, but so those are announcements. Sorry, that was a mouthful.
Question on Control Freak. Do you know how much like the bundle package is? Like if you don't buy a challenge package, did you see any of that? I haven't seen anything. I
only saw what a challenge pack is going to cost, which when you think when a normal challenge pack is $160 and Control Freak is $200, really the extra $40 kind of makes sense for all the equipment. I have not seen what the accessory pack will cost yet. I'll let you know. Okay. So I just want to, Angie, I'm going to give you a little backstory on this. So Angie kind of, and I'm going to let her explain more, but flipped a switch a few months ago. And like Angie, right, she can explain it more, but was just kind of putting along, right? It was like, I'm just going to sign people up when I sign people up. If I don't hit Success Club, like not really a big deal. Like it was just kind of like a chill hobby, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that. And then, so that happened. And then a few months ago, she decided like, I'm just going to go all in. I'm going to do it because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. And she can I'm going to ask her some questions. And so I think that'll be a good place, because some of us, especially people here tonight and on the recording, are kind of thinking like, well, I've fallen off. Like I haven't really done much with coaching lately. So how do I now like get back into it? Or how do I kind of ramp back up without people being like, whoa, like this person disappeared and now they're back. And how do they kind of take steps? So I'm just going to ask Angie, I have 4 questions for her. And then if you guys have questions for us, we can answer those. But first, Angie, I want to ask you like, what changed? Like, why did you make the decision to really dedicate time consistently each day to coaching?
Are we referring back to COVID?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So, as many of you may or may not know, so I was student teaching when COVID happened, and so I went home to Napoleon. I realized I had a lot of time on my hands, but really like this was an opportunity for me to really reach out for women across the United States, across North Dakota, right? Like gyms are shut down. Like how are we going to handle ourselves mentally and how we can spend our time more wisely? And so I just decided to dive in like, okay, here we go. We are going to do the dang thing. And I remember texting Brianna about like posting an actual video of myself talking because that like fear of doing that because of like certain followers that followed me. I was just so worried about what they would think. And I was like, I just have to put this aside and just do it. And so once I did that, like it got so much easier to talk and it just seemed like this is where God really wanted me. And like he wants me to help other women and just others with their life become the best versions of themselves each time. And I've had my rocky months. Like October was very rough for me. Not really sure why. I mean, I can make all the excuses that I was too busy. But here I am in November and I'm like, okay, no more excuses. Like we have to get this done. So does that answer the question? Okay.
Yeah, it does. And Angie hit Success Club 10 last month and became an Emerald coach. And now she's at Success Club 8 for the month so far, right? Yeah. And so like she, guys, is even beating me on Success Club points right now. And so like she has just kind of stepped it up. So my next question are like, what are actual tangible things you did to change how you are running your business?
So the most recent thing that I did with like the Healthy for the Holidays boot camp, what I did, I really liked because we started that November 1st and right, I was talking to them before November 1st, but rather than just like shoving the challenge package in their face, I was like, hey, like I will send you a sample and I will let you try this for a week. We can kind of see like how you're feeling. And I think that brought me in 3 or 4, it must have been 3 challenge packages by just like asking them like what their needs were, offering them samples, because as we know, some people really love absolutely hate it. Some people like the Energize, others are like, no, thank you. So I think that was really important to appeal to the needs of the people I was talking to. The other thing I do is I like goal oriented, write down my things.
Hang on, we lost her. I wonder what happened. Okay, we'll see what happened. Oh, I wonder if like her computer died or something. I'm just waiting to see if she reads my text message. I love technology. That's what I've learned with all like my stuff going on is that it never works right. So this, oh, there she is. You're back.
I lost my internet. That has never happened to me. I have no idea why.
You're fine. Where you left off, to kind of fluster you, sorry. Where we left off is you just explained how you were doing your challenge, not your challengers, but your free samples, and kind of diving into that.
Okay. So like I said, I do like the samples because did you hear, like, some people absolutely love Shakeology, some people absolutely hate it?
Kind of, that's where you cut out.
Okay. And then, like, right, so other people absolutely love Energize, others hate it. So kind of just appealing to what their needs are and offering that, because like people want to make the decisions themselves and actually like hopefully are able to try it. So that really worked out well. The other thing is very like goal oriented, and that's really helped me. I realized if I don't write down my stuff, I have a missions board like in my planner. So for each month, like my goal is to hit like Success Club 12 or 10 or whatever it is, 20. Like I'm gonna earn this much from Beachbody per month. It's really helped me because when I look back at it, it's like I have to do this because I'm very like self-critical. If I don't, I feel like I failed, which is probably not healthy. But regardless, I think it's a good way to hold yourself accountable. Like I will do this, and it's more apt to happen if you write it down. So that's helped a lot.
Awesome. I like that. Tangible tips. I think the free trials are always something. And I just like to remind people is you don't like challenge packs are not the only thing we offer, right? I've had people come to me, they're avid gym users and all they want is Energize. Or I've had people who simply want to order like clothes or bands or whatever. And so that'll be good. And I'm wondering too, with gym shutting down, if we'll have a hotter month for our Black Friday sales. Because last year, Black Friday, it had like this step, excuse me, some of the things. And so then, you know, I wonder too, because people are struggling to find stuff. And so I always talk about all the solutions because I understand like a kid in college, I shouldn't say a kid because I mean, they're pretty much our age, but someone who's in college, like they might not be able to afford $160, but they could afford $39. And so, right, I just try to keep the mindset like, yes, we measure Success Club. Yes, we do all that based on Success Club points and challenge packs. But at the end of the day, our goal is to help them live a healthier life. And it doesn't matter if they have a challenge pack or a $39 option, we can still help them live some sort of healthier life through that.
I was gonna add too, like you don't have to do like the 3-month like subscription, or at least like what I did with my girls. Like I sent them like that paper copy, like emailed the paper copy.
You're cutting in and out.
Why is this happening?
See, but now you sound normal.
Okay. I just saw that my speakerphone is not working, and I was like, I don't get it. But anyway, I send that so like just first off before getting Beachbody. But yeah.
So I think it's when I mute my microphone, that's when you go all funky.
Good to know.
Because now you're normal, but when I muted myself, then you sounded funky.
Weird.
Okay. My next question I have for you is, what advice do you have for someone that is like trying to get back into it? Or what advice? Sorry, I did not prep her at all with these questions.
I thought you said just what advice do you have? I'm like, wow, the world, like we will be here forever.
Like what advice do you have for someone who kind of feels like, oh, I haven't really like had much momentum, or I'm really just like at the base level. How can I start to really make an impact?
I think first, give yourself grace, because like I said, October was really hard on me. Like I think I hit Success Club 2. It was September that I hit Success Club 10. But anyway, besides the point. But give yourself some grace. Like we all have those rough moments. But it's important to get out of that rut and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and start small, right? So like maybe you've really struggled with workouts, like, and maybe you don't think you can do them all 5 days a week or 7 days a week. At least like start somewhere, right? Like start small, build up gradually. Like the same thing with the routine. Same with like meal prep. You know, you feel like you've had a rough time, just start small. Like, okay, I'm gonna, or go grocery shop, like write that down, what you need to do. And the tracker, especially if you've fallen off the wagon and you come back and you look at it, it's probably super intimidating. So what are those main things that are going to help you kind of start building up the momentum again? I would say connecting is a huge one. And then, probably start posting again as well. And maybe start with only 3 invites. So start small and then gradually add up.
Awesome. I love that. And one last question, because I didn't realize it was already 7:53. This half hour has flown by. Where do you see coaching? Another crazy off the wall. Where do you see coaching bringing you in like the future? Like you can talk about short term, long term, or whatever you want to talk about, but where do you see yourself going with coaching?
Oh, this is scary. You're gonna make me talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay. I really had an epiphany from the month of October to November. And a lot of things God put on my heart. And right now I would love to do I'm thinking coaching full-time eventually, but not just that, like a lot of things that Brianna and I are working on, but other things, just like I feel like God is calling me to serve fully with Beachbody and serve women. I'm still discerning that. But I absolutely love connecting with women and like seeing what they need. So yes.
I made you say it out loud.
Yeah. Thanks, pal.
So it's recorded forever and ever. So, but awesome. Does anyone have any quick questions for Angie? Okay. Awesome. Well, that is kind of our team call. And so I hope that was helpful. If you think interviewing someone is helpful, I can definitely line some more up. It's just fun to see it at different perspectives because we all have different ways of doing something. And one of our ways isn't the best way to do it. Like even her example of the free sample thing, like I never thought of that, like sending them a little sample starter kit to try and stuff like that. So there's great ideas out there. So we need to take a picture. That's what I forgot. I'm like, what am I missing? Okay, I need to stop